What was the weirdest thing you have ever experienced people do in a different country? So in this video, I'm going to talk about some weird and bizarre habits that Singaporeans do that left me so perplexed in the beginning, and I could hardly believe my eyes when I saw it. Some of them are also more of cute and very nice and polite habits. But yeah, let's get into it. Number 1. The unwavering culture of queuing. Singaporeans definitely know how to queue like a pro. Whether it's at a bus stop or waiting for their chicken rice at a hawker center or at a counter to get information, people stay politely in one line, wait until it's their turn. There's no pushing or wanting to go ahead or like in front of you. Nobody would ever do this. They stay in one line when the MRT arrives. One by one enters, and often they don't really talk to each other. So it's very polite, it's very organized. And I think this is more of a very cute habit than a bizarre, because honestly, this is how it's supposed to be anywhere, no? For example, in Switzerland, when the train arrives, everyone just rushes into the train, almost pushing each other to get the best seat, and it's just like a mess. Yeah, Swiss can learn from Singaporeans. This is a habit I have not believed my eyes when I saw it. Number 2, this habit is something I could hardly believe my eyes when I saw it for the first time. It's called the Chope Phenomenon. Choping means reserving a table at a hawker center or at a food court with some of their belongings, such as umbrellas, clothes, items. Yeah, reserving their table. This might sound not very special, but they also do choping with their keys, their wallets, and even their phones. This shows how secure people feel in Singapore, that they would leave their phone on the table, leave the table to get their food, and they would never think that anyone would steal their belongings. Yes, there are cameras everywhere, so it wouldn't really make sense of stealing something, but still the trust in the system fascinates me until now. Number 3, and this is something I found really fascinating as well, and this is the language they speak here. It's called Singlish. Singlish is a mix between Chinese, Malay, Tamil, and it is kind of their local slang, and in the beginning it was very hard for me to understand, but once you get the hang of it, you can speak Singlish like a pro. So some of my favorite Singlish words are the following. Can. So this can be a question, or it can also be an answer at the same time. For example, I can say, can you come at 6? And you can answer can. So in a conversation, it could be like can. So question and answer at the same time. So it's pretty easy. They really make a long sentence very short. So from can you come and pick me up? It's just can. Very easy. Next one is la. And this is one of the most iconic words in Singapore. La is basically meant to emphasize a statement. It is versatile and can be added in various different contexts at the end of a sentence, saying right or you know, just like an addition to the sentence. My favorite word is shiok. And I think it's super cute because shiok means that something you like or something you're excited about. For example, you can describe food as shiok. For example, this chicken rice is so shiok. Or you can describe an experience when you like a movie or a theater. You can say, oh, this movie was so shiok. Another bizarre thing is that sometimes they would mix completely different languages into one sentence. They start in English and then they switch to Malay and then they add a Chinese word. Sometimes I get really confused. Number 4 is something I was very perplexed when I first heard that. So I went to a chicken rice stall with my friend at the hawker, and she said, hi uncle, can I get 2 portions of this chicken rice? And I was looking at her very astonished. Oh, I didn't know that he was your relative. She was like, no, I've never seen him before. And I said, yeah, but you called him uncle. And then she explained that calling elderly people uncle or auntie is showing some sort of respect for their age and their profession, and trying to establish a friendly and community atmosphere. So you can call a bus driver uncle, you can at a restaurant or at a tailor service, or basically anyone you want to show respect to, and they're often older than you. So you wouldn't call someone that's younger than you auntie or uncle. And I think this is very, very a key tradition and gives it just such a familiar and like a friendly nickname touch. I really love that. Something to add with respect for age is also that they emphasize their respect and wisdom that comes with an older age. So this is, I think it's very nice. And the last thing, I'm guilty as well. So this is the love for food photography. Singapore is such a foodie country. I mean, food connects people from all over the world, but Singapore's food enthusiasm is just next level. You have so many food exhibitions, food festivals. Wherever you go, there's basically a new invention or a new creation of some kind of dishes, and Singaporeans love to discover them and showcase them on their social medias. So if you ever go to a food festival, you would never see a person eating their food or drinking their coffee without taking a nice picture first. So Singapore really loves their food, and food photography is really next level here. I started to do that as well, but the food always looks super good. They really know how to present good food. If you're interested about more stereotypes about Singapore, watch this video up next. And if you want to support me, give this video a like. It really helps my channel. Of course, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!